Anyway, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the YGO I'm your beloved host for this evening, and we have a new ban list for the TCG, and it's batshit insane. Um,
I wouldn't say insane.
well, to be honest, though, in terms of this,
casual player made this.
well, to be honest, though, if this came out on April's 1st, this would be a fantastic April Fool's joke. No one would believe this list. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah,
it could.
in the OCG needs to stop dropping lists on April 1st. They really do.
The last OCG list definitely should have been April Fool's joke. Like, SP11 fucking 2, that was so stupid. But yeah, I really had no plans of doing any ban list stuff, because, you know, everybody and the mother does the ban lists, like, oh, ban list now, but I'm sorry, I had to fucking talk about this shit, because it's crazy just to see some of the stuff that's going on. So, if you haven't seen it yet, we have for Blink Removal being banned, a lot of people called it. Baron de Flor, Savage Dragon, and Summon Limit are all banned.
My secret tech that I've used for years, banned.
Link Rainbow most likely is 100% is banned because of Snake Eyes. Like, because they don't want to hit Snake Eyes, because it's their money machine now. They want to hit Link Rainbow.
For the TCG, I don't see them hitting Snake Eyes until reprints.
No, and also they got new support coming out as well, so it's like,
unlike the OCG where they had all the Snake Eyes support.
Yeah.
That's why they hit it over in the OCG.
But Baron de Flor and Savage Dragon both being banned is crazy. And I'm assuming it's for there's two reasons why most of these are banned. One is, you know, they are using Snake Eyes. They help Snake Eyes boards be really, really powerful, and I wouldn't say unbreakable or uncrackable, but it makes it a little more difficult because there are two Omni Gates there. But also the fact that, you know, Baron is a generic level 10 synchro that is an Omni Gate that can be reset by recycling itself, and Savage Dragon is an easy level 8 generic synchro monster that is an Omni Gate if you play any Link-based deck, which a lot of decks play. So, like,
I'm gonna be sending you one of the replies on the ban list on Twitter.
I'll look at it.
So you can see.
And then,
no, I think it's kind of relevant for the discussion of the ban list.
Okay, and also Summon Limits, it just needs to go. Like, all floodgates do, because if you're just gonna limit to one, they become more degenerate, in my personal opinion, because, like, oh, you top deck, you opened your one skill drain, you're one evenly matched.
Putting Vanity's Emptiness to one.
Makes no sense. Okay.
Like, sure.
I'm just gonna pop up on the recording. Right. Why not ban access code and Apple 2? They all go generic.
They also are generic.
Okay, also generic. Yeah, they are generic, but at the same time, it's like,
blame Snake Eyes.
Well, Snake Eyes plays Apple too. You like, because the way it can actually work is that, you know, okay, the normal line is, okay, let's say you have the Savage Dragon line where you have your Jet Sync Rom, Link Repo, sync into your also going to Savage Dragon. So basically, kind of the way it goes is you'll end off of your a link monster. Like, I'm not okay. In terms of the TC, you can have like your IP or something else in there, or you typically have your IP in your spell and chapter zone, which you'll get it back to the field with your Flameburst Dragon. And then you also have like your form of Synchron, which is Flameburst. So like, opponent's turn, you can use form of Synchron with Flameburst to go into Baron, and that'll get you to Fire Monsters, and then you can use your IP plus, say, like your 2 new Fire Monsters and whatever Link monster you have in your extra monster zone to go into a four negate oppo, or just use those 2 monsters plus the IP to go into a 3 negate oppo. Therefore, having a 3 monster negates, I'm negating Savage Dragon, I'm negating Baron, plus any other hand traps like Ash, Veiler, or whatever you may have to potentially interrupt your opponent there. So, without the Baron and Savage, they will end on a less oppressive board.
With how much advantage that they end up generating.
So now, as of right now, their best play is to kind of use the Promethean Princess. This kind of pushes them more to using more fire-based strategies instead of just relying on the generic stuff. On another note, I you know, as a lover of Dragon Link, I feel attacked for that Savage Dragon ban.
Good.
I love my Dragon Link. Oh, anyway.
So, fun fact about the Link Karibo hit. It can kind of be replaced by relinquished anima to an extent, just needing a Link 1 on field.
Yeah, it could be replaced by that. Because
it cannot recur itself. That's the only.
That's another thing with Link Karibo is the recursion of Link Karibo, because you can distribute off like I know there's one of the plays. Yeah, you can shoot, but one of the plays you can you can chain it to like IP or something like that. Then you can still get like the 3 or 4 negate oppo plus get the Link Karibo to kind of to go off with it. So like it's a really and it's not crazy because Link Karibo has always been kind of a mech card for the most part. Like some like decks like Blue Eyes could utilize it, stuff like that. But
the decks that utilized it weren't as strong as anything else.
No, they really weren't.
Karibo, it was kind of annoying, but that's
it was just an annoying card. But now it just gives the Snake Eyes so much more advantage. And TheYgoHub, if it's one of those cards that was an amazing card and it just got even better over time. Well, as decks like Snake Eyes are able to come around and do some shenanigans. And I really feel like that as the way the game is progressing, Link Karibo was going to get even more dumber as a resource as we kept going into the game. Because I think like what Tachyon now has their own popular.
Yeah,
they have their own popular now. It's like, so we've gone from everybody gets a counter trap, everybody gets an honest, everybody gets a roto, to everybody gets a popular.
That sounds about right.
Anyway, so let's go into limit. We have Protos to 1, so you know what? They took Barone away from Source Souls, but they gave him Protos. I'm okay with that, because I can now nuke forward with Protos. I'm fine with that. We have Tidal to 1. They finally freed Colossus. You know, all those 1% of Thunder Dragon lovers out there.
For the title, we finally have, I think, the last Dragon Ruler back.
That is the... Oh, is Redux banned in TCG?
I don't think so.
I think it's the last one we needed. Then we have Kieran, which is not surprising since they have the Magic Spectre support. That'll kind of give their own buff. And Kieran is still an amazing card, don't get me wrong. You know, non-targeting removal is, in my opinion, the most powerful kind of removal in the game, you know?
Not only that, it's more than that. You can't target it or destroy it by opponent's card effects.
Yeah, so it's a fantastic card, but, you know, we'll have to kind of see how it would...
Every Pendulum deck is going to be running this card.
Yeah, we'll just have to kind of...
3 Boom Boom, 1 Kieran.
Yeah, we'll just have to kind of... We're just going to see how this is going to play out, but I don't know... I don't think it's going to make that big of a splash. But we kind of have to see. Then we have Chicken Game, which is kind of crazy to see that come back to 1, as well as Anti-Spell Fragments going to 1, which...
To be fair, Chicken Game's at 3 in Master Duel, so...
And it doesn't really... Yeah, and it does nothing. It does nothing. It's just a fun little... You know, it's like, okay, you know, draw a card. I don't know, but... I think there's always more coming out in the near future.
I mean, honestly, like, a once-per-turn draw from it... Like with meta decks, I can feel that they can run it as a one-of. I think
it's a decent one-of. Your opponent has the option to destroy it on their turn if they wanted to, or use it, or draw a card.
Although with time rules, that's gonna be a really annoying card to deal with going into like games 2 and 3.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm actually surprised Colossus is back. Just. Not because I think he's overpowered or anything, it's just the fact that the thing's been banned for so long, and it's sort of been power cracked for so long, and they kept it banned. Huh?
I believe that its effect. I think its effect is actually really strong, and Thunder Dragons, I believe, are at full power.
Well, yeah, it's a really strong effect, but in terms of like compared to some of the other decks that we have right now, it's like I don't really think it's going. Like it's at 1. It's at 1 in Master Duel, and it's been a 1 in Master Duel, and I think it's even a 1 in the OCG. And it has done nothing at all. It's just an annoyance when people kind of play outside of Thunder Dragons, but they combine it with other Omni Negates like Bodon de Flora and Savage Dragon.
I think I even seen a branded player play Colossus. I was like, what?
You can, technically. You got the banish card, use that Nemesis.
Right.
But yeah, so it's kind of cool seeing Colossus come back. I was actually half expecting some other band card to come back. Like some other really old band card come back.
And before Butterfly Dagger Elba comes back. Actually, to be fair, that might not be able to come back due to the new Infernoble Knight stuff.
Yeah,
it might push them over the edge, to be honest.
Alright, so the similar minute is Armageddon Knight and Purely Delicious Memory.
Armageddon Knights has been at 1 for so long.
And it just recently went to 3 Master Duel, and it's not really doing anything. But you know what? For the Orcus players, here you go. Have fun. You have Armageddon Knight pack.
Pretty much.
And for the Purely players, you got your Delicious Memory back at 2, so you know.
Woohoo!
Like, woo!
You
Awesome.
can outplay your deck a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, have a little bit more consistency, anyways.
Well, yeah, but they still have. I think Sleepy's still at 2 in TCG as well. Because I know.
I'm not sure.
Because I know it's at 1 in OCG. Because I know they still hit the fairy kitties pretty hard over there.
No. Let's see. Yeah, Delicious Memory was at 1. And the other Sleepy Memory was already at 2.
Yeah, and I remember correctly, it's at 1 in OCG, something like that. So yeah, it's like
with a TCG.
Yeah, so yeah, more consistency now. That's pretty cool. And then for the Unlimited, we have Malicious. He's back for probably another couple formats, and then they're gonna send him to 2 again because that's what they do with him.
For half the format.
Like they're gonna mercy ban and send back to 2. Like he's literally like that's what they do with Malicious. Like he is the new Monster Reborn. We're gonna bring him back, and then we're gonna put him back to 2. It's like Konami. Make up your mind on how you want Malicious.
I personally cannot wait to see players trying to run Malicious and they're opening up with 2 Malicious in hand.
Yeah.
So just because you can run it at 3, with my luck, if I'm going to run it at all, I'm running 2.
Well, any deck that has any type of discard outlet can easily run it at 3.
Yeah.
So it's not that big of a deal. Then Arcus Harpooners back at 3.
Orcus players, you deserve that.
They actually do, because they've been waiting for Harpoon to come back to be off the ban list in general. Just going to 1 was like literally heaven for them, because they finally got off the list.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been overdue. It's not going to do anything. It makes Orcus a lot more consistent and gives them their power back. But they're not going to be tier 1. They're not going to be meta. They're not going to be relevant. So it's just going to allow the players who enjoy the deck to actually be able to play the deck. As
I didn't realize last list they got Orcus Harpoor back to 1.
Yeah, they did. Konami did their thing of like, we're going to put it back to 1 and test the waters and see if this deck will be meta again.
So Redux came back last list.
Oh, it was last. Okay. So we got Terratop back to 3, which is cool. So it's
finally
time for it's time for you Burning Abyss players to abuse it again.
No. Get out of here. If you're a Burning Abyss player, unsubscribe, leave the channel, delete your YouTube account.
It's like Burning Abyss and what was it? Goblin Bikers, I think it was called.
I mean, PK Fire was running it, but I don't know if Goblin Bikers can actually run Terratop, but I could be wrong.
They can, because they go into rank 3 XEs.
It's been a while since I've messed around with it.
Yeah, they can abuse things. Anything that goes for free rank 3 XEs, it can be used in Goblin Bikers. And then we have Sky Striker.
A free negate.
Basically.
Too, off of one of the, I think it was like that Totem Bird or something.
I think so. Then we have Sky Striker Mobilize Engage at 3, which is fine.
Congrats, Sky Striker player. You're still annoying.
Like, this is like the Orcus player. Congrats, you have Engage at 3. Rejoice. Konami finally gifted you this card that y'all been longing for. That's been, on the list for a little too long. So Sky Striker is no longer like a threat. It's not going to do anything. It's just going to be...
I feel like Engage got hit back in 2018.
It was like during TOS format, I think. It was when it got hit. Like after TOS format. Like I think the list after TOS format is when it got... Because that's when they banned... I think it's when they banned Colossus. They hit a lot of things. If I remember correctly. It's been a little bit since I remember that ban list and stuff, but yeah. So this is the TCG ban list. Like I said, like if this just came out on April 1st, I don't think anybody would have believed it. It's mainly because of seeing Barone and Savage Dragon being banned. Like, those alone would be like, huh? For a April Fool's. But overall, yeah, I guess it's a lot better list than what Japan put out for the OCG. Like, by far, a lot better of a list.
Yeah.
Because even though it doesn't directly hit Snake Eyes, like OCG did when they limited Wanted, as well as semi-limiting the Ash, they at least hit the boards, the end boards they can actually make to make them more manageable for players going second. Because that's one of the biggest issues. If you go second and you're starting on that field, you literally have to play perfectly and just hope your opponent can fall for your baits and stuff to crack that board. Or you can just play raw sphere mode and laugh in their face.
Yeah.
One of those two. But yeah, they actually dealt with Snake Eyes in a way, which is pretty cool. Seeing Protoss come back is really nice. Kieran coming back is really cool.
I really like Kieran coming back.
Tidal can come to 3. Redux come to all the Dragglers come to 3. They're not gonna do anything. Their time. Like, as long as what was it? Dark Matter stays banned.
Yeah.
As long as he stays banned, they're fine. Like, keep him banned.
It's like, could I run Tidal in Umi control? I mean, it's Umi control, but still.
Technically could. Technically.
But there's no benefit to it.
There is none, but it's just flex. I guess. I don't know.
There might be something.
There might be something. Like, hey, I have Tidal in my Goody deck and Nasty Duel.
I mean, at the very least, it's a decent beater.
Yeah, decent, yeah.
Although, when you have Sea Stealth Attack on board, it doesn't exactly matter now, does it?
Not really. But yeah, overall, it's actually a pretty good list. They have a lot of older decks, like Orcross and Sky Strikers, Speedroids as well, to kind of, give some of their power back. Helps, gives Pearly a little bit more consistency. Your Dark deck a little more consistency, Armageddon Knight. Show some love to the Magic Specters and Pen decks, to Thunder Dragons. So it's a good list. We got, I think what is our second, technically? No, our third Floodgate ban, because we had Imperial Order first.
Yeah.
And then we had Divinity's Emptiness, and then now we have the, no, it's the fourth one, because Kaiser's banned in TCG.
No, you also forgot another one.
Which one?
What was it, like, Royal Prison or something like that?
Royal Oppression?
Royal Oppression, there we go.
That was, like, banned since, like, after Blackwing format.
Yeah.
Like, that was, like, a 5Ds era. That's been banned. But, yeah, so seeing some of them go is great, because that's another thing fucking, like, Snake Eyes would do, is, like, they will, like, set the board up, flip a summon limit, and, like, that's what some of them remind me a lot of Royal Oppression back then. Like, you just have your board, flip a summon limit, and just tell your opponent, have fun. And it was ridiculous. But anyway, what are your thoughts on the ban lists? You can say something in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. It's, like I said, it's pretty nutty, it's pretty crazy, and it's not something I don't think anybody expected the ban list drop today. No one really expected a lot of these cards to be hit. It's pretty crazy to see some of these just generic cards just go away. Like, kind of makes me wonder, now that Barone and Savage Dragon are banned, what are they plotting? Are we going to get, like, a Barone de Fleur 2 and a Savage Dragon 2? Like, what are we doing here?
No, here's what they're really doing. They're going to be bringing out new powerful boss monsters.
100%.
Run instead of these.
100%. Like, they're going to, and that's most likely what they're going to do. They're going to have some more generic boss monsters that, they want to push on us, have us to buy, and instead of us buying the cheap Baron de Fleur, Savage Dragon, they have to be forced to pay these expensive buy these expensive new cards, which I think is bullshit, but it is what it is. You know, a lot of people are going to be happy that Baron and Savage Dragon are banned because they're generic floodgate. Oh, I want to say the floodgate with the generic Omnigates that are gone, but Konami's going to bring out some more generic Omnigates that are going to do just the same thing or potentially be worse than these two cards.
Or they're going to go back to the counter trap phase and actually make them not a hard ones per turn.
Oh, God.
They're going to be new solemn judgments.
Oh, God. Snake Eyes' new card, a new counter trap, a new solemn for Snake Eyes. That can be searched from the deck.
That's going to be the word. That's going to be nasty.
And also could be searched by Bonfire because it's the new Trap Powder Monster.
Pretty much.
Anyway, so give me your thoughts on this in the comment section below. I'm interested in hearing what you guys have to say. And, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to be recording the next Masochist episode here soon. So that'll be coming out relatively soon. I'm also working on a couple of... trying to get some replays of a couple of decks to post on the channel as well. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed this ban list. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.